everyone? It's your boy Josh Hobbs,
It's your boy Tay.
and we're back again with another review. This time we're gonna do Fallout Season 2, Episode 7, titled The Handout, which we
We
saw a bunch
almost
of
there.
handouts on
Yeah,
this episode, but we're going to know. So Tay, did you want to go first or anything
yeah,
caught
let's
your
go
eye?
ahead. Yeah, we could go back and forth with this one.
Okay.
We're almost at the end, people. We almost at the end. One more episode.
Well, almost at the end.
Um, yeah. So, before we do anything, normally how we do it. Spoiler warning for everybody. We will be discussing some of the spoilers of this episode. So if you haven't seen it, press pause. Watch episode 7. I'm pretty sure you did. So stay with us. But if you haven't, press pause. Watch the episode. Come back and watch it. So let's go with this. We're gonna go with the Hank and Lucy's methods or their truths about the good people mainframe. The controlling device. I guess that's the name now. Is the good people chip? I guess. Stephanie's background is
Yeah. I
actually
actually like that. That was actually good. They did show her origin when she was in Canada.
yeah,
Mom died. And actually showed how she got into Vault-Tec. Like if you go
yes,
back to the scene, she's working at the hotel in Vegas. If you
yes,
wanna, yeah,
with
if you
Coop.
want to go back,
Yep,
yeah.
yep. And see what happened. We still got to figure out what happened to Woody, which we probably already know what happened now.
Nah, we already. I mean, he probably
The man
rest
in
in
the
peace,
garbage
but
disposal. Yeah,
the man,
he probably part of the cake right now that they eating in the vault right now.
yeah,
Truthfully.
yeah,
And another one I would say is the Ghoul Maximus and the setup in Vegas with them using the NCR like armor to like make it look like that they are like the image of they're going to be the savior for the Deathclaws, pretty much with the armor. So because the town,
yeah.
pretty much the free side has been scared. No, not scared. They've been terrified of these Deathclaws since they've been around there. So
Come
so
on,
they
take,
beat us
take,
up
take,
there.
take. You know, I saw a death claw. We're not going nowhere near that gate. That gate is
Exactly.
well, I'm gonna pretend like it don't even exist in my mind. But yeah, but I like the fact. Oh, also Cooper low key tried to trick Maximus. It's like, yeah, man, give me that, and we could go save
Yeah,
Lucy. He finesse again. That's what he's doing right now. But yeah,
even
and he did
though
all that just to get the fusion to Mr. House,
yes,
which is well now big
that
reveal. Sorry, spoiler alert. He's like in his. If you play the game, that's how he show up in the game. So yeah.
yeah. But the funny thing leading up to that though, the crazy thing like leading up to him doing like you said the trade off or the handoff
Mhm.
between the two is that he used the armor to get the trade off and he used Lucy, who he literally portrayed. But in the absence of this whole thing, to
Mhm.
even try to get to even which we still haven't seen his family at. We're not going to see his
Mhm.
family in this season. We're not. We already came to the conclusion that was just a pawn that he used to get Lucy to come back to Hank. We already know.
Mhm.
I think the other thing is like what I would say is now we see where the chips, not only how they're getting made, but who's also responsible for them, and that was Representative Welch. Because if you notice, that is her, but they just took her head and just used Mr. House, like the like
Technology.
brain device, yeah, like brain device technology, and I think that's how they made the chips. Now Lucy
Yeah,
ain't
because she
seen that
like
now.
powered the chips. Yeah, well, she like powered.
Yeah,
That was like the big reveal when
mm-hmm.
Lucy was in the basement. I think any moments, well, Hank and Lucy had a father-daughter moment in the golf cart. He
Yeah,
teaching her how to golf cart or explaining what a golf cart is because she been in the boat. She don't know what golf is. Like
she,
it makes
yeah,
sense
she
if you
hasn't
actually think
drove.
about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it makes sense.
she hasn't even drove a vehicle. That was her first
I would say
driving
I
lesson.
would say the another big reveal was probably the president being part of the Enclave.
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah, so he exchanged the fusion back in the day before pre-war.
yeah.
And that was the third player that they've been alluding to. It was the Enclave that was started the war. Yeah, that's what Mr.
Yes.
Howard was saying. There was another party involved, and it was the Enclave.
Yeah, and now we're starting to see who is in the Enclave, because now you see is Mr. House. Not only is Mr. House, is also the president. And now we about to see who's going to be. Maybe that third player might have been Barb this whole time. Like, we starting to see who's included in this whole thing.
Yeah,
Also,
but
for
if you
real,
go back to season one, the president did
mhm,
go missing before the bombing. That was
yes,
a
he
big
did.
reveal. If you go back to episode one,
Yeah,
when Cooper had the thumb up and it pretty much engulfed Los Angeles, that's
yeah,
pretty much what happened. So that also tells a lot about even from season one.
yes. Now we're starting to see the stories collide with everybody. Now,
Hmm.
like we're seeing yeah. Now we're starting to see everything collide. Um, Now we gotta go. Truthfully, another one we gotta look into is Norm. They figured out that he's impersonating management, that he left them out early because of him trying to get out, and they figured it out, and they pretty much tried to unalive him on at
Yeah,
the
man,
bank. So
they just been diplomatic. That's like, yeah, we should vote on it. Does it say it in the manual? Do we kill him? Like
exactly.
they literally that's what the conversation was like. Yeah. But I'm trying to think anything else that stood out. I think we
I mean,
discussed most
outside
of
of
the main part.
outside the fact that her, when they literally waited till Steph's wedding day to actually figure out that she was Canadian, and she had to run away and try to figure out a way to
Yeah, I
maneuver
wonder
that
what she's
out
gonna
now.
do. Yeah, she locked in the office, so we gotta figure out which. But oh no, the big reveal is what was in Hank's box. I think it might be that
Yeah,
super mutant chemical. I think it's gonna be that.
yeah,
That's what's in there. That's my gut is telling me is in there,
yeah,
but they kept that the mystery part. She exchanged Hank's secret case for 50% of the water because the
yeah,
water the water chip pretty much so.
yeah. Oh, and let's not forget about your man's arm falling off in the middle of a daggone battle with the Deathclaws.
Yeah,
Now they saying he
your man is
might
not a
that
ghoul.
is
He's a mute.
he's a mutant. He's
Mhm.
officially a mutant. But now they saying, I think if I'm not mistaken, he is a Centron or Centron. I forgot how they
Or
actually say
senator,
it, but
or senator.
Senator.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Well, that was the first. That was like the symptoms. One of the symptoms of it,
Mhm.
and it so happened to look like he might turn into one, maybe. But he is a mutant.
Mhm.
He's not a ghoul. Obviously, Cooper has seen one or seen somebody turn
Mhm.
into one, because that face he made when he saw the scar and he saw his arm fall off, he was like, "Yeah, bro, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. This
Not gonna make it.
just not gonna
Yeah, your
make
man
it."
Maximus say, yeah, you're on for the yeah. You might have to sit this one out. Yeah,
Yeah,
like pretty much.
yeah,
Oh, but I'm trying to think of anything else. That was pretty much the gist. I'm trying to think of what is leading up to. What you think the big? I think the big lead up is going to be the Enclave being the big bad for season three. But what about
yes.
Mr. House? You think Mr. House is going to save the day?
No, I actually think I truly believe that Cooper's gonna turn on him, and then there's gonna be
Yeah,
this big
he
conflict
turns on
with season
everybody.
three. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I
he's.
well, I probably
I think he
say
did
Mr.
it.
House is probably going to come back into power and probably figure out a way to get rid of the death clause, probably because he do have
Yeah,
the fusion. That's my gut is telling me. I'm trying to think of anything else. I think
I mean,
Enclave. We're gonna get an experience from the Enclave, probably
yeah,
trying to take. That's the whole point of the chip is to take over,
yeah.
to control the
And
masses of people.
truthfully, I truly believe that Cooper is literally going
Mhm,
to do it, like
mhm,
play along with it until he realized that
mhm.
something ain't right. Like, it
Yeah.
might be the family thing. It might be he might run into he might run into the like his original mission of why he wanted Mr. House to be gone in the first place.
Mhm,
Um, he might eventually find out about Hank and them again. Who knows what? But I do believe Cooper is going to take the cold fusion again, and it's not going to stay in that location. It's not going to stay in Vegas. I firmly believe it's not going to stay in Vegas. But
yeah,
you know, but now we like this episode. We also see that a lot of family. You know, it's been a lot of family. You know, family dysfunction because you know you got Lucy versus Hank. You know, Stephanie. You know, Steph versus Chat, who was her fiance, but kind of bullied him into marrying her. Pretty much.
yeah.
And then we, like you said, Norm versus the vault, the vault system. You know them. You know, pretty much underline how the institution weaponized family loyalty. I mean, he did impersonate management. They, you know, they thought he was management. He wasn't, and they try to take matters into their own hands. But you know, yeah, it is what it is. Any predictions?
Only prediction, I think Hank is going to do a switcheroo. He's going to figure out a way to get. I think Lucy's going to try to get out, try to escape some way. And I think Hank going to do a switcheroo, and they're going to introduce the Enclave as a new big bad. And I think Mr. House is somewhat going to help Price the Death. That's my only prediction. Just what I saw.
I mean, I'll say
anything. What's your prediction?
I think Lucy finds a way. I don't think she destroys the mainframe, but I do think that she will do something with it, so it will free everybody from the chip. We gotta figure out what is.
She free everybody from the chip. It's gonna be a melee in that facility.
Exactly, because everybody's enemies in there for real.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah. Then Cooper, we gotta figure out what his real plan for the cold fusion.
Yeah, he's trying to get his family. He's trying to find a location. You know, they preview, his family in the we don't know if they in there, but they kept they previewed it. So I think he's just doing anything to see his family.
Yeah, after 200 something years, right. Yeah. Maximus is going to get portrayed, or is he going to grow into another? Is he going to grow into that hero that we know? And if
he get rid of the Deathclaws, he might be the man in Vegas.
Yeah.
If he get rid of Deathclaw. Yeah.
And then we're gonna see. Then of course we don't know what's gonna happen with Norm. I think Norm is gonna find a way to get out of that and probably take out everybody in that vault team pretty much, except for that one chick. But outside of that, yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what will you give a rating of this episode 7?
Actually, I enjoyed it. I give it an 8.
Yeah, I give it an 8. The house reveal, Welch is the brain for the mainframe for all the chips, the power and all the chips. It gave Steph origin story, like her background from Canada. We still got some mystery about what she's gonna do with that box from Hank.
Yeah.
Also figure out Hank. Hank was a little arrogant in this episode, a little bit, telling Lucy pretty much all the. I don't know why supervillains do that. They like tell they
they tell all the plots. Yeah.
Yeah, they tell everything, but that's pretty much what he did. But I'd probably give this episode an 8. I give it an 8 out of 10. I give it 8 out of 10. All right. Yep. So I think we're going to end it here. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, also comment down below. Check out our other content too as well. Peace and Peace.
Peace and love, y'all. Drop your theories at the bottom too with the comments. Let you know what you're going to think. Jokes and all that good jazz. Just let us know what you think. Peace, love, y'all.
All right. Peace.